And the big breaking update that we are getting right now for our viewers is that Sandalwood star Puneeth Rajkumar has passed away after suffering from a massive heart attack in Bengaluru. Puneeth's family has in fact confirmed the news. However, the medical bulletin from the hospital is still awaited. He was popularly known as Powerstar and was the son of legendary actor Dr. Rajkumar and a big superstar on his own account in the Sandalwood film industry. Puneeth Rajkumar, unfortunately, is no more. He suffered from a massive heart attack earlier today at around 11 o'clock. He was rushed into the hospital in Bengaluru. Let me go across to my colleague Imran, who's outside the hospital there in Bengaluru.
Morning while working out in the gym, what we're getting to know is that he suffered that cardiac arrest, and after that he was rushed to a local hospital where they said that his condition is critical. He needs to be at a bigger hospital, where he was brought here. And the doctor earlier in the day at 12 o'clock gave a press out saying that he's brought in an extremely serious condition, and they're trying to do all they can to resuscitate him. And the efforts were going on where a team of panel of doctors also from Manipal Hospital rushed to Vikram Hospital here to ensure that all proper and what is medical facilities needed should be given to him. But despite all the efforts of the doctors and the medical staff here, unfortunately Puneeth Rajkumar died of his cardiac arrest. Now there is Puneeth Rajkumar is a very well-known name in the Kannada film industry and across walks of life in Karnataka. Puneeth Rajkumar and his family especially, which completely connect to the Kannada film industry. He's the son of the late actor Dr. Rajkumar, who's known as considered as the Amitabh Bachchan of the Karnataka film industry there, who has one legendary status beyond what we usually see in the Tamil or the Kannada or the film industry, southern film industry, as some demigod status here, where his words considered last. He's mostly not respected as an actor, but also as a player. There you see the fans of the Appu getting agitated as they've been pushed away by the police there. My cameraman is showing the visuals where fans are getting agitated now.
Imran there reporting from outside that hospital in Bengaluru, where you can see a huge gathering of fans. They have, of course, been there right from the time that they've got information that Puneeth Rajkumar was in fact taken to the hospital, rushed to the hospital at around 11:30 this morning, that Imran was also talking about. Unfortunately, the news which has come in from his family sources is that Puneeth is no more, and he suffered a massive heart attack earlier in the day today. As we were mentioning that he was a huge star in the Kannada film industry. He is known popularly as the Power Star. He's, of course, the son of legendary Kannada actor Dr. Rajkumar. And he's, of course, furthered his father's legacy as well and has a huge fan base in Karnataka as well. He's also popularly known as Appu after making a film by the same name, and he has had a streak of successful and big films throughout the 2000s and even in this decade as well. Let me go across to my colleague Neha, who is also joining us on this. Neha, what exactly have we heard so far from family sources or from the hospital?
Well, in fact, Sonima, what is picking up right now is the very unfortunate news that the actor Puneeth Rajkumar is no more, confirmed with the family themselves. It's a very unfortunate day today because, we did see how huge crowds of fans outside the hospital also, really weeping, getting really emotional. And, another member of the Rajkumar family. Now, to give context, really, why the actor was, why the actor had so much fame and following and fan following. Family itself has not built a connection over the death of the year with the people of the state of Karnataka. And being from that family itself, he did have, of course, a huge hold on the crowd here, on the mass here as well. And, he was fondly called Appu, and, he was lovingly called up by his fans and his family also. And also, about the actor, it is, of course, important mind over here the fact that, he was all 46 years of age. He was shooting for his next. When this took place, it was later.
Right, Neha, they're reporting for us on this from Bengaluru, but what we do know, as she was also saying that, this is, of course, information which is coming in firstly from the family. We are still awaiting an official medical bulletin from the hospital. But just to piece together for our viewers who are joining us right now, family sources have confirmed that Kannada actor, megastar Puneeth Rajkumar is no more. He suffered a massive heart attack earlier this morning. He was rushed into a hospital in Bengaluru. And when he reached there, in fact, as the information that we had got was that he was brought in a non-responsive condition. That is what the doctors were saying, that when he reached there, that was the situation. They have, of course, been trying to treat him since then, but unfortunately now the family is confirming that he is no more. He was, of course, son of legendary actor Dr. Rajkumar and had multiple successful movies himself right from the decades of 2000. One of his earliest movies, memorable movies, was named Appu back in 2002, and he was also called by that name, which popularly stuck to him after that movie. And following that, of course, a series of hit films that he has appeared in. He was also, in fact, set to appear in an upcoming movie called James. And unfortunately, what we can report is that he had suffered a major heart attack earlier today, following which he was rushed to the hospital. And now family is telling us that he has unfortunately passed away.
बार उनको कुछ नहीं हुआ है बॉस आएंगे बार कुछ नहीं हुआ
But you say they're still hopeful.
ಯಾರು ಅಳಂಗಿಲ್ಲ ಬಾಸ್ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ ಯಾರು ಅಳಬೇಡ್ರಿ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಒಬ್ಬೊಬ್ರು ಹುಮ್ಮಸ್ ತುಂಬಿಸ್ರಿ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟ ಬಾಸ್ ಅದಾಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟ ಅಂತಲ್ಲ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ ಬಾಸು.
So you see, the fans are still hopeful that they feel that nothing has happened to him. He will be back. Ma'am, we just take a reaction from the family member here. Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am. Just one reaction. So there you see popular actors also going there, but fans are still hopeful that Appu will be back. They are hopeful that their popular actor, the whom they watched, they've enjoyed their cinema, will be back here. So factors from film industry, we can see what you saw earlier showed you that fans, how when the cops moved them from the hospital to ensure that CM was coming here, they got a little agitated, shouting Appu, Appu, saying that taking the name of their popularly, how they fondly used to refer him as Appu Puneeth Rajkumar, someone who they've adored all these years since seeing the cinema. He's considered an action star, a dancing star, as last son of the popular actor Rajkumar, who belongs to the film fraternity, film family, and who entertained people through his movies, through his actions, and also his personality is what people were very adored with him, and now he had a very close connect. But now at just a young age of 46 years, him dying as someone who was athletically very fit, who used to work out every day, and in fact his cardiac arrest happened at the time when he was working out in the gym, has come as not just a shock. They can't believe the fact that he is no more, and they still feel that they are going to be he's going to come back. They are agitated at the moment now. When it's understood that many of the film stars, their family have appealed to the fans is that they have the right to mourn the passing of Appu, but not to take law into their hands and not to do any untoward violence, to resort to any violence. They appeal even the film stars in the thing. We see an activity now. Most probably CM is coming now. CM is likely to come and address their cops are trying to ensure that the protesters, their fans who are there, not surround the hospital. That has got them little agitated. Earlier we showed you visuals of that, and where they started banging the police barricade, saying it Appu, Appu. That's how they fondly remember as the most favorite actor there. And you can see ambulances there. If you can ask my cameraman Vinay to come here to show you that the final ambulance is getting ready there, and you can see the ambulance there where they're being brought to the main gate, from the back gate to the main gate of the hospital now, where most likely where his body will be brought and taken from here to the Kantirva Indoor Stadium, where in the indoor stadium where he'll be laid for people, for his fans and followers, and people of all walks of life who are shocked over this news, and they were sympathies towards Appu's and Puneeth Rajkumar can pay their last respects, and from there he'll be taken to the final rites. rites. At the moment, it is not clear when the final rites will be performed. The police are trying to ensure that there is no untoward incident, that the whole entire process carries out very smoothly. Where heavy bandobast has been sent earlier. Also, we showed you an alert which has been issued by to all the police stations to be alert, and to entire area, which is this area completely falls in the central business zone, where within a kilometer radius there is High Court, there is Vidhan Sauda, there is a police commissionerate, there is the central business district MG Road. Connecting to that is also is Continental Stadium, is just 500 meters from where we are right now, Continental Stadium, where his body will be taken, and where all the people, the fans, the lovers, the politicians, the actors, the people from across walks of life can pay the last respects to their Appu, and who his sudden death has left them distraught and filled a big void in the Kannada film industry.
Right, that was Imran there reporting from outside that hospital, where so many fans have in fact gathered. They are of course still finding it very difficult to believe the news which is coming out now. But he was of course a huge star who enjoyed a huge fan base.
Well, we're just getting an update that the
We'll slip into a short break right now, but we'll be tracking this big story on the other side as well. Stay with us.